Welcome Wesco users. We'll be going over the new reporting portal. I will be logging in as Joe, who is a corporate user and has access to all locations. However, if you are a zone manager, you will only have access to the data for the locations within your zone, so keep that in mind as we're looking at the reports. They may just look a little bit different. So we'll log in as Joe here, and the first thing we're going to go over is the first thing you see when you log in. And these are your widget reports. These are all based on your mystery shop scores. So here you have your current month score, current month location score, in-store branded food section score, Subway section score, carting section score, and sales associate section score. There's a couple options that you have with these widgets here. These are the widgets that we found would be most helpful for your program, but keep in mind you do have a drop down of a couple different options here, so please utilize those if you feel that you would like to. You can go ahead and log in as yourselves and do whatever you want on the dashboard. Everyone has their own individual dashboard, so you're not going to be messing up anyone else's reports. You have the option to add them by using this drop down. If you find one that's on here that you don't feel helpful to you or useful, you use this delete button and that will remove it. You can also reorganize it by utilizing this drag option. There's a couple other filters that you have as well, and under here you'll see, and it's kind of light, but advanced filters. You'll click on this and you'll be able to choose the time period. Once you choose, if you wanted to do year to date, you would update your filter and that's going to show up here. So we're going to go ahead and change this back to current period, which is your current month for your program. You do have a couple options on these other reports as well. So for your section scores report, you have a couple different options where you can choose your form, otherwise your mystery shop type. Now we have pre-selected that for you, so you have one per mystery shop type. So I would suggest just utilizing your date option here if that's something you want to change. Next, we'll scroll to the very top of the dashboard here, and we're going to go and hover over the word dashboard. We'll just go through one by one, but please again, if you have any questions, contact me directly, Caitlin at Goodwin Associates. So first we'll go over mystery shop responses. This is where you're going to find all your mystery shop reports. As you see here, when you first go to the screen, you see your trending. You have advanced filters here, which we can click on. And what you're really going to be utilizing is, you can skip many of these, but what you really want to focus on is your form type. So the type of mystery shop you want to look at, if there's one specific kind. So say we're looking at the sales associates visits only. This is just going to help us eliminate some of the information we're not looking at. Your period, so you can select the month that you're looking for. So we can select November, for example, and we'll hit search. So this will actually divvy out the information. So down here, as you can see, you can actually click on these little plus buttons, and this is what you're going to do to actually find your mystery shop report. So if we're going under Sarah's zone, we have all of Sarah's locations listed here. This little eyeball icon is what you're going to use to pull up the mystery shop report itself. So we'll click on that. It's going to pull it up in another tab. So as you can see here, you can view your mystery shop report. I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom so that you can see that you have a PDF option or an email option if you wanted to send it to other users. You also have this graphing option here. So if Sarah logged in and you want to see the section scores for the month of November for your locations, you'll just click on this and it'll auto show it for you. You do have this save view option, in which case it just automatically saves that report for you, and that will show up under dashboard, save views. An easy way to get back to the main screen is just to hit dashboard. Now we're going to go to Excel reports and downloads. This is where you're going to pull information in an Excel format, and here you will choose your time period that you want. You can either do it by date or by period. And you have 7 options here that each are going to supply you with different information. So you just read the description and you just hit run report. If you're looking for information that you cannot find here, please do let me know. I would happily pull it for you. Scrolling back to the top here, we're going to go to custom views. Now these are reports that we had previously made for you in the old system that we just converted back into this system, so you have all your information in the same formats you've looked at them previously. You can choose your selected start and date time or your period. So you have a couple options there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select year to date. And we'll go ahead and select your fresh score, which is down here. You'll hit view report. So this is the year to date fresh score, as you can see here, 80.6. You'll be able to click down on the year to see the quarter, which the graph also changes to a trending. Your quarter scores are listed. Your monthly scores are listed. And again, the graph at top is going to follow you. You can click on the month and you'll see the zones. And for that shop here, the graph changes and you can pull up the shop report again here with this little eyeball icon. We did make a couple shortcuts for these custom views, which are saved here. Excuse me, doesn't want to follow my cursor. Under Save Views. So here is all your information for year-to-date scores. Again, if you want to change your time period to something that's not year-to-date, something more specific, you'll just go to Custom Views, select your time period here, select the report you're looking for, and hit View. Back to the top here, we're going to go to Media Gallery. This is actually a new option that our IT team has just offered us. And this is where for the mystery shops you can view your receipts or any other photos that may be involved with your shop. So you have your shop ID, which you all probably noticed that on your shop email notifications, that 6-digit ID is listed. It's an easy reference point. It is listed throughout the online site, so again, please feel free to use that. It's an easy way to find the exact report you're looking for. Your location name, the date and time, and then your receipt, your photo. Back up to dashboard, we're going to go to audits. This is going to be similar to the mystery shops and how you're going to find those. Again, this is just your trending for your audits. You have an advanced filter here. Here you can dictate the time period if we wanted to look at just December. And say we were looking at we'll say the C-store compliance. We'll hit search, and below here is where you'll find all this information. So you have your little eyeball icon, and that's going to pull up your audit itself. Again, if you scroll all the way to the bottom here, you have your download PDF option and your email to other users option here as well. You do also have the graphing option, so you can click that and see exactly where you're at. Again, many of the reports I think you will be using will be under the Saved View option, which is right here. But if you have any questions, please do let me know. I'm happy to help you out. As I mentioned earlier, all of your dashboards are customizable, so when you log in and if you decide to move things around or change things, please go ahead and do so. You're not changing anyone else's dashboard. If there are specific reports that you would like to see as soon as you log in that are not currently displayed, just let me know what those are and we can set up a time to go over that and get that set up for you. I'll give Joe has all my contact information, so if you have any questions, again, just let me know. I hope you have a great day.